Today on Foundation Lady, we're going to be taking a look at the Missha M Perfect Cover BB Cream in the shade 21. I've used it forever and highly recommend it, but I've just purchased its companion primer that's supposed to extend the wear and make this BB cream look even better. So I'm going to use the primer on one half of my face to see if it makes a difference. Here is both a wet and dry swatch of shades 21 and 23. I ended up going back over my face with a little bit of number 23, which is deeper, because I had some self-tanner on my neck and realized that I needed to warm up my face a little bit. So I'm putting the primer just on the right side of my face so it has time to sink in before I apply the BB cream over it. And I also apparently got some of it in my eyelashes because, well, it's just been that kind of week. But moving on, the Missha M BB Boomer Primer is an illuminating primer that's supposed to pair well with their BB cream to boost adherence and wear time. It says it provides a dewy finish as well as offering moisture, brightening, and wrinkle care effects. You get 1.35 fluid ounces or 40 ml, and right now on the Missha site, it's on sale for $14 US, but they're also giving an additional 20% off code. Okay, so I'm going to start applying the actual BB cream now in the shade 21 to the left side of my face. So this Missha M Perfect Cover BB cream is a medium to high coverage skincare and makeup that's recommended for all skin types. It has a high SPF coming in at SPF 42, so I really love wearing this, especially in the summer, over my regular sunscreen so I get extra sun protection. You get 1.7 fluid ounces or 50 ml. And I would suggest that you always check both Amazon and the Missha US website because they bounce back and forth between the lowest price. But Missha often has great sales on their site. So just a little tip, check those both out so you can get the best price. Now this does have fragrance, but I can tell you that the fragrance to me is not nearly as noticeable as something like a Chanel or a Lancome type foundation. So to me, honestly, I actually had to look up the ingredients to see if it had fragrance in it because I just don't really notice it. I'm going to go in with shade 23 now just to try to help match my self-tanned neck and chest a little bit better. But don't let me forget, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to tell you about an amazing Missha M product. It is also a BB cream, but it's one that nobody knows about. So don't let me forget, stick around to the end. I want to tell you about that. I love how neutral shades 21 and 23 in particular are. Now, you may notice at first when you're putting them on, they almost have a little bit of a grayish cast to them, but don't worry, that goes away. It sinks into your skin and it warms up to your skin. So now I'm going to go in on the side with the primer to see if we can find any differences between the two sides. And again, I'm going to start out with shade 21 and go to shade 23. Now, one thing I want to tell you about this BB cream that I like that I normally don't like in other foundations. When I have this on, I feel like I can feel that it's on. And I know that that sounds weird. Normally, I don't like to feel a foundation on me, but because I normally wear this at times when I'm going to be outside, I actually like feeling that I have that extra protection on my skin. But I just wanted to warn you that it may feel a little bit heavier to you. It doesn't look as heavy, but it may feel a little bit heavier than some other foundations. So the first difference I'm noticing on the primed side is that it feels, as I'm here putting it on with my fingers, it feels smoother on this side. Honestly, in the mirror at this point, I can't tell much of a difference, but I can feel it. So that's the difference I feel right now. Let's keep going with it. So here we are just removing the excess, and then I'm going to do some close-ups for you. So here we have the side with no primer. Still love how this looks. I love this BB cream. And then here we have the primed side. I don't know. Do you see a difference? Right now, I don't notice a huge difference, but I'm curious to see how this works with the longevity and the wear of this BB cream. So while I'm throwing on the rest of my makeup, let me tell you about that tip that I was talking about at the beginning. Missha has a BB cream called the Missha M Signature Real Complete BB Cream SPF 25, and you can get it on Amazon, not on the Missha site, but on Amazon. This BB cream is the sister of the BB cream that I'm wearing today, except it has the most beautiful glow to it. It's more moisturizing. It's, if you have dry skin or very dry skin, even normal skin, I would highly recommend that you try it out. I almost did a side by side between the original and the signature one. But the only reason I didn't is because they're not selling it on the Missha site. So I didn't want to focus as much on that one in case something is happening with it, if they're, reformulating it or discontinuing it. But you can still get it on Amazon. And I've gotten it on Amazon for the past 2 years. I actually like it even more than the regular BB cream. But keep in mind, I have normal to slightly dry skin. But if you find that the original BB cream is just a little bit too dry for you, you might want to give the signature one a shot. So let's talk about the BB cream side and if it made a difference. I was looking in the mirror all day long, trying to look and see if there was any difference between the two sides. And in fact, here I am at lunch. This is about after 4 hours of wearing it. My husband took me out. I was in the bathroom and I just noticed how beautiful and luminous both sides were looking. So I snapped a quick selfie in there so that I could show you. And then here we are at the end of the day. Now, I will tell you, I didn't notice a huge difference in terms of the texture of my skin or my pores or anything on the prime side, but it did help with longevity. Of all the BB creams I've ever tried, I think this could quite possibly be the best one. These two Missha BB creams, the signature and the regular perfect cover. The only thing I would ask the company, if they're listening, is to expand the shade range so that more people can enjoy this. I hope you all have an absolutely beautiful week. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you soon.